guards patrolling. We're clearly not a threat. Why hide?
Resist and you're made an example of. Keep the rest in line. Self-preservation can outweigh bravery for even the strongest of folk.
Fear keeps them safe and alive.
Tavern's gotta be around here somewhere. Maybe we can try knocking on some doors for directions. I think I see something. Excuse me, but we're looking
For you here, I don't care what you want. No food, no encouraging word, no nothing. Leave!
Could you maybe...
No! Thank you!
Looks to be an artifact from the Dwarven Resistance. A firebomb from the chief anti-Odin propagandist in Durlin's rebellion. Quite a sharp wit she had until she turned to less subtle means of resistance. Brock may be interested in getting these back. Better in his hands than out in the open.
I think we need more special equipment to use this. Hello? Behind you! Look out! Look, over there. Sorry to bother you.
If you're selling something, please bugger off. If you're not selling something, then kindly bugger off.
Forget it, lad. It won't help us. If we're going to locate Durlin, it's up to us to find the tavern.
Behind you! Look out!
Jump. Jump. Jump.
At your service. That ought to hurt him. What can I make for you? Hey, what happened to all the armor we made you already?
I used it.
Well, maybe try to make this one last longer.
I will not.
might be my best piece yet today.
Very good.
I'll disinfect my tools. Be safe!
Another of Cavassier's poems.
จะนอนยังปิด
Jaffa.
One less feathery spy.
ไม่โดนฟ้าอูดินนะ
Whatever you need. I'll heat up the forge. Nothing appeals to you?
หม้อน้ำเรียนอันนี้ก็ดีอันนี้แป๊บหนึ่งนะนี่ไม่ใช่นี่รถซุปเปอร์ไซย่า
Yaffa! This looks promising, right? Well, that's like a house. If he's here, maybe you should let me do the talking.
You.
Well, we don't want to intimidate him. You're tall as a tree and you have a severed head on your head.
None taken.
Very well.
Yaffa! I think that's him. Hello?
Watch yourselves. Apparently, there are intruders about.
Oh, that's us, I think.
Well, if you're planning on killing me, at least let me finish this song. That alarm was in just the perfect key.
We're just looking for a friend of ours named Derlin.
Well, we both know that's not true. Derlin's got no friends left. But if that's all you need, head out the back way there, and you'll see the safety office just across the river. Just don't go making trouble for the rest of us. And while you travel through this realm, maybe you could clean up the head's mess?
What mess?
Later, brother.
I wish to hear of this mess.
The rig... in the bay. Why don't you ask the condescending skull?
Head. I've got skin. But he's right. I made a mistake. I'd have us shut them down.
Sorry, one more thing. Although, these are gifts I'm giving to you, so I shouldn't be sorry and you should be thankful. Anyways, here, please be careful.
It's beautiful. Thanks, Sindri.
It is beautiful, isn't it? It's also very useful. You'll be able to find anything your heart desires with it.
Really?
As long as your heart desires the locations your father and you decide and plot to travel together, then yes.
It is a compass.
Ah, but a beautiful compass. Now scamper off.
ดูน่าดูนะอันนี้พ่อต้องดูจนจบแล้วพ่อจะเจอแต่ในโงกุลนั่นในอีกอันหนึงนี่
ทาง
ชอบแอคนะเนี่ย
แอคคืออะไร
ข้างหน้าแอคเลยแอคท่ากระดงขาวมีประโยชน์อันนี้ใครพ่อรู้ไหม
อันนี้อาราเล่บุนจิ
เนี่ยอันนี้เหมือนเขาขึ้นสวรรค์ไปแล้วเนี่ย
Come. A boat cannot be far.
Huh. Really, or Sindri made it sound like Derlin was some sort of rebellion leader. Doesn't sound like anyone's following him.
Was being the key word here, little brother.
I saw a dock back there. Maybe there's a boat we can use to get to Derlin.
ไปอีกแกให้กินยาก็ไม่กิน
There's a building just past these rocks behind me. Maybe we should head that way.
Those bloody mining rigs.
What about them?
The Skald is right to blame me for them. They were my idea. If you've got the time, they're in the bay just beyond this tunnel. I'd particularly appreciate us checking out the mining rigs in the lake to the right. You can see the smokestacks from here.
But if you don't want to explore now, It looks like Derlin's place is through that open gate to the left. So, which way do we go? We could prepare more before rescuing Tyr. Up to you. Mimir, were you really the one who had those rigs built?
Odin wanted the dwarves under his control, and, well, I convinced him he could buy their allegiance instead of demanding it outright. A trade agreement of sorts.
Huh. There's such a big bay. There's no fish. Must be because of the smoke from those mining rigs. Mimir, how many stories have you told about Odin and Thor? And all the bad things they've done? Let's see how many we can remember. Seems like Father could use his memory refreshed.
My memory of them requires no refreshment. They invaded our home.
Yeah, but I'm talking about history. All the other people they've hurt. Let's see.
Not now.
Father, is it always moral to kill something that's trying to kill you?
Yes.
Well, there you have it, lad.
Think that crane still works?
เบา
One of the mining rigs is here?
See the smoke above us? That's where we're headed. Let's see if we can't shut it down. Behind you! Incoming!
Got him! The dwarves didn't like working for Asgard. Couldn't they just quit?
And do what? Their newly built forges poisoned the soil of Svartalfheim. Unable to grow their own food, they had to buy it from Asgard. If they stopped working, they'd be taking food out of their own mouths.
Oh, that's clever. And awful.
Behind you, brother!
soldiers still see to Muspelheim. Think it might lead to that combat arena we visited years ago?
What makes you say that?
Wishful thinking, I guess. Going through Surtur's gauntlet, it was fun.
It was training.
You didn't have fun? Well, anyway, we should look for the other half of the seed. Once it's whole again, we can see where it leads. Great. Now we can make it across.
Ôi,คือตัวบิ๊กว่ะเรามีลูกมันออกมาด้วยกันไหม
They just keep coming!
It's a bear trap, spawning a little wretches like there's no tomorrow.
มียาทุกชีวิตด้วย
Watch your left!
Watch out! Come
ไม่
on,
มีหิน
Kratos.
ทุกชีวิตสักแห่ง
They just keep coming!
It's a bear trap, spawning a little wretches like there's no tomorrow.
It will be so!
On your left! Right side! Father! Get off him!
Watch your face! Right side, brother! Behind you! Look out!
They just keep coming.
It's a bird trap. Spawning a little riches like there's no tomorrow.
Aye, will be so!
Left side, brother! Watch your right!
Behind you! Watch out!
Behind you! Incoming! Right flank!
Behind you! Incoming! Behind you, mother!
Right side, brother!
Behind! Behind you!
Right side! The rig's likely chock-a-block with materials that could help us. I'd grab whatever it spits up in the process.
If the dwarves agreed to the deal with Asgard, why do they blame you?
I talked them into their own exploitation.
They made their choice.
Work or die is not a choice. I only made it seem so. What you just picked up there is pure Svartalfheim ore. It won't be of use in the rig anymore, but perhaps our Huldra brothers could craft something from it.
ตัวนี้นะรอไหมรอยังอีกพี่ปุ๊กเขาอยากจะยังไม่อยากนอนพ่อแม่กันทั้งวัน
How did these rigs come to be?
I had them built to harvest ore for armaments, essentially harnessing resources that would otherwise go to the dwarves.
You think shutting these things down will help the dwarves become independent?
I don't know, but I have to try something.
Hey, it's another one of those geysers, but huge. Maybe we could check it out later.
We can see it fine from here.
Back to Thor and Odin's stories? Where were we? Okay, there was Thalmor, the stonemason.
Aye, he quarreled with his son, went into the night to find him, found Thor instead,
And there was Thalmor's son, Grimthur.
who built the walls of Asgard, and whispered something of importance to Freya before his betrayal and assassination.
There was Groa, of course.
The knowledge keeper and prophet of Ragnarok. Thor murdered her husband, and Odin covered it up before doing her in himself.
You can't forget Ymir, the first giant.
Odin carved him up to form the realms from his body, and let the torrent of his blood nearly drown every giant alive.
Enough. We will continue later.
There's another mining rig on this island, brother. Smell that smoke?
Why would the dwarves agree to work for the Aesir in the first place?
That's the heart of it, eh?
You lied to them.
I lied to them.